My brother.
Yes.
Why are there very many Somali in Kenya?
Well, there are almost 2.8 million Somalis in Kenya doing business, working in different government sectors, and above all, they are there as citizens and residents of Kenya.
And how did it happen like that?
Well, in 1925, the British cut out part of Somalia, Jubaland region, and gave it to Kenya. And it was named NFD, Northern Frontier District, which is now Kenya's northeastern province.
And how did they come to be so many in Kenya?
Well, in 1991, civil war broke out in Somalia. Kenya welcomed the Somalis as refugees. They ended up settling in the Kenya's northeastern province, which was previously part of Somalia before independence. It was Somalis inhabited enclaves. Somalis refugees were accorded a separate entry.
Did the Somalis ever attempt to go back to their country?
Yes, after Somali's independence in 1960, they wanted to go back. They decided to unite with other Somali people in Egypt, Ethiopia, Somalia itself, and go back and form a united Somali state. But Kenya was not willing to release them to go back to their country.
Why was Kenya not willing to release the Somali, yet they wanted to go home?
Look, they wanted to go back, yes, but also they wanted to take back the Kenya's northeastern province to be part of Somalia. Kenya rejected. Shifter wars broke out between Kenya and Somali separatists, and there also came an outbreak of war between Ethiopia and Somalia. Weapons channels were cut out for the Somalia separatists in Kenya, and eventually Mzee Jomo Kenyatta defeated them.
And how have Somalis helped Kenya?
Well, Somalis have invested $1.5 billion in Eastleigh, Nairobi, Kenya alone. In 2012, they threatened to exit Kenya because of harassment, withdrawing approximately 10 to 40 billion Kenya shillings from the bank account. It was a threat to Kenya's economy until they had to negotiate.
Is that all?
No, that is not all. Somalis are hardworking, aggressive, no nonsense, courageous, brave, and they have contributed hugely in Kenya's security. Most Somalis are also lawyers, diplomats, doctors, politicians, and many others in Kenya.
Are there any renowned people in Kenya, but with Somali origin?
Yes, there are very many. For example, they had Mohamud Mohammed, former military commander and chief of staff, ethnic Somali. Mohammed Yusuf Haji, former minister of defense, ethnic Somali. Nuruddin Haji, current director of public prosecution in Kenya, ethnic Somali. Aden Duale Bare, minister of defense, CS defense in Kenya, ethnic Somali. Mohammed Hussein Ali, former inspector general of police, ethnic Somali. Mahat Somane, high court lawyer, ethnic Somali. Umi Bashir, high court lawyer, ethnic Somali. Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi, high court lawyer, ethnic Somali. Amina Jawahir Mohammed, former minister of education, CS education, ethnic Somali. And this one is special. Junet Mohammed, this one is a member of parliament who contested in a very unlikely place, a place where there are only Luo speaking people, but he won, ethnic Somali. Kenya and Somalia has this unique chemistry which we shall be discussing in our YouTube channel. Somalia can be still a great nation, and our message to you is we love you. Wanuku Jekla High. Don't correct me next time.
This man